Hello everybody and welcome to another BeybladeX news video. And before we start, I thought I'd be kind and actually put a spoiler warning out. We're not actually going to be blurring anything, or, I mean, the image is pretty low quality anyway, but if you don't really want to be spoiled on the new releases, I don't know why you're here. It's gonna be in the title and the thumbnail, but you should probably click off at that point. But if you're not insane, we actually got a more detailed leak of what the next releases are. Uh, so in general, this is pretty much just the same as before, and this is the least blurry image I have, which is insane because all of them are blurry and all of them are on Reddit from what I could find. So cool, I guess. But so far it's the same as before, but we did get some more detailed information than before, plus some updates with what we know now. So in December, it's been updated. UX11 starter Impact Drake 960LR up there. BXG 11 BX00 Dracial Shield 770D, which is dot. And it does label that that's X Over Project. And before I saw BXG 13 March starter and saw X Over Project, and I was like, that must be the anniversary set. And over here, I'm still just dead set on it being that, just because it does have a larger price. These aren't the actual prices. This is, and unless that's in like whatever currency it is in that country where it was originally leaked for, or whatever. But this is the leak for it. It is the same as the starter for Impact Drake. So I don't know if this is actually the anniversary set still, because now it's just labeled as a starter, and right above it is the entry set for CX, which is a labeled as a set. So, but let's go back. UX12 random booster. I believe this is January. Which is definitely January, seeing how we have a February select random booster specifically labeled. Uh, and right after it, we actually have a name for this one. Uh, a random booster volume 5. Actually, now that I think about it, that's Ghost Circle. So we already know what this is. That's December. So I guess the only thing in January is going to be UX Booster 13, which is Golem Rock 160 UN. And you might think, oh, that's Unite, UN. No, Unite is labeled as U. So this is 160 Ultra Needle, Unite Needle, uh, Unbound Needle, something like that. From the sounds of it being Golem Rock, I'm assuming it's a defense type, unless this man just rolls up, and just it's 160. So a weird thing to put on a defense type. So this might be, an attack-ish balance type, because how balance works is it tends to combine two aspects of other typings, because you have defense, uh, stamina, and attack, and then you have balance in the middle. And it usually combines the aspect of at least two of those, and some of them maybe three. So I'm assuming this is going to be an attack-based ish focused defense type, so making it a balanced type. Maybe it'll be focused on attacking back, so counter-attacking, or maybe it'll just be super hefty and hit like a truck. But Golem Rock, I don't think we've really done a Golem. We have Stoneman Block in the anime, and its evolution in the anime as well, which is just a recreation or a reuse of Leon Crest, I believe, or Nightlight. I don't even remember what its evolution is. Stoneman Block's evolution is in the anime and manga, but who knows? Who cares? Uh, but after that, we get February Select Random Booster. So unlike a regular random booster with the trash we get with Golem Circle, with Ghost Circle, it's going to be 3 days and Select base. It's still a BX, which it's going to be the last BX Bay we get before we move on to CX in the very next month. And this is the only release, it seems, for February, unless they just we don't know with UX13. I don't know if it's January. I believe it's January, which is still weird to have one release after usually having at least two in each month, but we'll make it. We'll make it. Maybe Hasbro will release something cool in January. Who knows? But outside of that, this February one's going to be 3 days and the only release, but that's because we're moving on to CX in March. We get March starter CX01A, March starter B CX02, and then we get March booster, which the difference between a booster and a starter is a booster is just like in Hasbro terms, if you're American, it's going to be the one that doesn't come with the shitty little tiny launcher and it's $7.99. Or in it's kind of the same for Takara Tomy. I haven't really bought any boosters that didn't come with a launcher. I usually get the starter somehow, but I think that's just dumb luck. But that's CX03, and then we do get CX04 with the entry set, so it's either going to be one bay, and that's why it's well, of course, the set itself is CX04, so it wouldn't be like, oh, base CX04 is in there and CX05. It's CX04 is the set. It's probably going to either come with two, either one and two in different recolors, or it's going to be two new bays in that entry set, and that's really cool. And then BXG again, March starter, and since it's the starter for the Xover project, I think it's going to be something we don't have. Uh, I don't think it's gonna be Pegasus because that's in the anniversary. Maybe it'll be Rock Leone or something, or another plastic generation. But we pretty much got all the cool plastic generation stuff we really want. But after that, we got more detail, and this is the important part. We are separately in March with the same time that the Winder Launcher left is releasing. In the anniversary set, we're getting BX40 Winder Launcher L in its own separate packaging, uh, which I think is amazing. And maybe that could imply, since they're really pushing to have it out at the same time as the anniversary, maybe some of those CX bays are going to be left spinning, which I could be really cool, by the way, for if it is true. Maybe the entry set, one of them is a left spinner and it'll be included in there, or one of these, well, maybe the booster is going to be more precisely a left spinner. But honestly, they're probably just trying to get it out at the same time to give an alternative of buying the anniversary set, which I didn't expect them to do. I honestly thought they were going to force you to spend that money. But also, it doesn't describe it here, but Grip A and Grip B, I remember them being described as rubber grip before. So I assume the rubber grip is just what's on the Samurai Saber sword launcher. Again, on Grip A and Grip B, just for more of a grab to it. We're also getting our second Bay gear case. Maybe it'll be different and more focused on the CX bays if they're slightly bigger or slightly small. Who knows? But it's gear case white. I wouldn't really want the white one because then you could stain it, and I don't know why you'd stain it, but it's possible. And then we get our first CX random booster, which I don't know if all of them are gonna be CX. I'm assuming they're gonna be, which could be the most valuable random booster we could have possibly gotten if they're all gonna be CX, or if the main prize bay is all that's gonna be CX, and it's gonna be two versions of that CX bay with like 3 or 4, maybe 5 UX or BX bays. I'm honestly thinking we're completely moving on from BX at this point, so it's probably going to be UX bays, because after that random booster in April as well is going to be UX14, which is another starter. So we're probably completely moving on for BX, and after that, last thing we have is up to May Select random booster, which is nice. I definitely prefer the Select random, even if the bay's trash. It's nice to guarantee get a new bay, even if you don't get the new bit or whatever comes with it. And if the CX does have more than just bit, ratchet, blade, it might get a little annoying, because then you really want to get that prize bay, because now it's like brand new 2 parts, brand new 3 parts, brand new 4 parts, who knows, and it'll be the only way to get it is the prize bay for that random booster. But anyway, yeah, no, it looks like we have a stacked lineup. I'm really excited to see what Golem Rock ends up being. And it's nice to see we're actually getting the Winder Launcher L separately, but we still have to wait till March for that. But either way, go ahead, like, subscribe, maybe leave a comment down below discussing what you think everything's going to be, whatever slot you want to choose, and maybe talk about what you think CX is going to be like. And go ahead and ring that notification bell if you want to see when another one of these videos come out. And y'all, have a great day.